Hey guys, welcome back to another Battlefield 6 news video. And yesterday we got a new community update where the devs have shared what kind of content we can expect to see in the last phase of Season 3 and most importantly, what kind of updates and improvements we can expect to see to gunplay, vehicles and more. We're also quickly going over what we can expect to see in Season 4 and when Season 4 will start. And there is an EA summer sale going on that has just started and comes with massive discounts. But we're gonna start with the new content that we can expect to see in the last phase of Season 3. This one starts on June 30th. It's called High Value Target, and as usual, similar to the last seasons, we can expect to see the least amount of content in this content drop. So what we can expect to see here is a new mode that is called Tactical Obliteration, and like the name suggests, this is only a smaller 8v8 infantry focused variant of the larger obliteration mode that we have right now. The rules are the same. You have to pick up the bomb and plant it on enemy MCOMs, and the first team that destroys 2 of 3 enemy MCOMs wins the match. The match time is shorter here, the maps are smaller, and there will be no vehicles. What we can also expect to see is a new event that is called Wet Work, and this will bring a new gameplay mechanic to Battlefield 6 where you can pick up contracts that are dropped by eliminated enemies, and these contracts have to be fulfilled during the playtime, and the goal of those contracts can range from eliminations and looting chests in redsec, for example, or simply capturing objectives in multiplayer or staying alive. What we can also expect to see, as usual, is a new Battle Pass bonus path and some challenges for it. And with this bonus path, you will be able to unlock a new melee weapon, which is an EOD bot arm. Also, there will be 2 new attachments dropping with this phase, which is the compensator and subsonic ammunition. And specifically for redsec, we will see casual Battle Royale, which, like the name suggests, is a more relaxed version of Battle Royale filled up with bots. So similar to the initiation Battle Royale that we have for duos, this will be available for quads. Now, moving on, we have all of the changes, or well, not all of them, but a lot of the changes and improvements that we can expect to see in this phase. And here we're gonna start with the changes to gunplay. They're not going into any specific details here, but they will have a deep dive that will follow within the next couple days. But what they will focus on is to make infantry combat feel more consistent, readable, and rewarding. And with this update, they want to enhance several key areas of gunplay, which includes recoil behavior, dispersion, weapon handling, limb modifier tuning, bullet velocity, drag, and more. And the goal is to further reward good aim, recoil control, shooting technique, and weapon knowledge. And also connected to the gunplay, there are 2 more areas that they will keep working on, which is the soldier visibility and the netcode. Then there are also changes to vehicles that we can expect to see, and here they mainly focus on improving combat flow across armor, air, anti-air, and infantry counterplay. And they're going into more specific details here. So, for example, thermal smoke will be made less effective at mitigating incoming damage and will no longer remove C4 around your vehicle when it's activated, because this is what thermal smoke is doing right now. When you activate it, it will remove all of the C4 that is on your vehicle or around it. And if you have the smoke activated and someone is shooting at your vehicle with an RPG, for example, then it will only deal the least possible amount of damage. When talking about the RPG, there will also be tweaks made to this launcher. Here they will be tweaking the damage again, and it will receive a slight increase of damage against tanks and helicopters. Additionally, they will tune some of the vehicles, for example, the IFV weapons, the attack helicopter rockets, and the ammunition for the mobile anti-air. And they will also tweak the behavior of the automated anti-air that you can find in each of the team's HQs. Right now, the devs say that it gives land vehicles too much protection when they are near their spawn, which encourages spawn camping. And to counter this, the automated anti-air is being updated to shoot down fewer projectile types, but they're not specifically writing which ones. And they will also introduce a cooldown for it when it comes to retaliating for damage damage dealt to vehicles around it. Moving on, we will also see a highly requested UI feature coming to the game in this season, and this is the Mark All as Seen button that will quickly remove all of the orange dots in case they even start to show up again for new unlocks. But I'm guessing that this will be fixed as well. We will also see a new event menu, which will bring event challenges and rewards together in one place to make it easier to see what is available, what you can earn, and how you can unlock it. And this menu will also connect you to relevant event modes and the event store bundles. And there will be one more change made to the XP boosters, and this is how they interact with match bonus XP. So right now, if an XP booster expires before the end of a round, it doesn't apply to the match bonus that is awarded at the end of this round. And after the update, the XP booster will provide a partial XP multiplier to match bonus based on the amount of time that the XP bonus was active during a match, even if the booster expires before the end of a match. Definitely a good change. Now, if they would also make the boosters run down only during a match and not in the menus, that would be perfect. And lastly, we also have some changes to redsec. And here, first of all, they're introducing chest resetting, which means that once the second chance was disabled globally during a match, then normal armory crates, class crates, and tactical crates will reset and become lootable again. So overall, there will be more weapons, more gadgets, and more armor available during a match. And they will introduce a new recon training path, but only for redsec. This one is called Disruptor, is focused on disruption, counter intel, and shutting down enemy tools. And this training path will bring 2 gadgets to Battle Royale for the first time, which is the hardware suppression system and the handheld jammer. And that was it for the content, changes, and improvements that we can expect to see with the last phase of Season 3. And this phase will run for 4 weeks as usual, which means that on July 21st, Season 4 will start. And just as a quick rundown of what we can expect here, at least what we know so far, we will see the return of naval warfare to the Battlefield franchise with a new map, Tsuru Reef, and the remake of the classic map, Wake Island. We can also expect to see new features such as custom lobbies, spectator mode, and proximity chat. And when it comes to new weapons, vehicles, and gadgets, we didn't get any official news so far, but we got this leak by Temporal a few weeks ago that would actually fit perfectly for Season 4, because it describes naval mines, the CB-90 patrol boat, and 4 new weapons. Now, for the weapons, they could also be coming in other seasons. It doesn't have to be for Season 4, but I think it's very likely that we will see them in Season 4. And then lastly, I already talked about it at the beginning, we have the EA Summer Sale, which means that all Battlefield games and also most other EA games are on a massive sale on all platforms. And I'm just gonna take the Steam prices here as an example. It should be similar on other platforms as well and on other launchers like the EA app. So Battlefield 6 is at €35, all other Battlefield games between €2 and €3, and other games like the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, for example, is at under €5, which I think is probably the best deal here in this summer sale. So now is a good time to fill up your libraries if you had an eye on one or more of those games. And some short self-advertisement as well right here. If you're buying something on the EA app, no matter if it is games or currencies, remember that you can use my creator code, TheCatwoman, as an easy way to support this channel. It won't cost you anything, but I get a small revenue from EA. And that was it for today. These were all the news that we got. And if you enjoyed this video, as usual, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. I'm the Catwoman, and you are awesome.